I'm Pushpaksin Asher, chemical engineer, working with United Phosphorus since last 50 years. This is my 50th year in working. When I passed out of the college, so many of my friends started working for multinational companies, and by default, I decided I will not go to any multinational company. I was looking for a 100% Indian company, which I found at that time it was very, very small. It was a private limited company. And I joined UPL, at that time UPPL. And from day one till now, I have not found a day which I have not done anything new. You know, every day it's a challenging day for me with something new. I can always vouch and say that I'm born and brought up in UPL. The strength of Rajju Bhai is to get the best out of each individual and see that he performs and reaches the peak. I have seen so many of my colleagues, seniors, who have gone to the top with his support, blessings, and very generous approach to the requirement of the opposite person. Now, for example, we have Kalyan Banerjee as our director. He was so pleased when he became the president of Rotary International. You know, and this was mentioned to me by Kalyan Banerjee, that he was watching him from a distance with a smile on his face. I've seen other people also where he has pushed them to their limit in terms of the performance. He never has any ego in his working. He can talk to a worker, he can talk to a child, or he can talk to the President of United States, you know, and he puts himself in their shoes and makes them feel comfortable to see that he gets the best out of them. I have worked with him. He interacts with workers. We had so many sessions with workers where we will sit down together. He will start talking about them. He knows about their families. He knows about their problems. He knows their names, and he's thoroughly involved. And this is how he has been able to build up UPL to this level. And of course, it's been taken over by the next generation now. And my dream has come true in this organization, because when I started, there was zero export. And today, 75% of our business is coming from abroad. And the particular product which I'm working for, we were importing in India at $41 in those days. And today, we are selling at 300 rupees a kilogram. I mean, today, when I say today, is in 2024. Yeah. So you look at the contribution to the national economy in terms of what is the contribution of him, you know, and without him, this would not have been possible. And he's a visionary. He's a visionary. I mean, you just can't imagine his foresight, you know, nobody can imagine his foresight. I can give you several examples. The product what we are making, I took charge of this particular product in 1986, and we were making in a way which was absolutely desi. He decided that we are going to make it in the best possible way that we can start manufacturing this product. We made 30 tons at one time. The same product we are making more than 800 tons today. And we are the #1 producer of this particular product in the world. And the best technology what we have for manufacturing, which is all created by him in terms of supporting and making sure that we deliver what is required. And every time I used to face new challenges in taking up this product. And he has supported me in everything what was required, and he trusted me. That is the biggest thing, you know, he trusted me. Now, say for example, we were using some tableting machines, and technically I found they were not right at all. So I said we had to go for a new design. in those days, that machine was costing 86,000 rupees. I explored the market. None of them was making anything different from what was being used by us. But I found one party which he had one machine which he had made lying in scrap. And I said, this is the one what I'm looking for. But the cost was double this one. It's 86,000 and that was 1,50,000 or 60,000 rupees in those days. I'm talking about 87. I went to my immediate boss and I told him, this is the quotation what I got from him. And he said, this is too expensive, we cannot afford this machine. And I was walking out, because I did not get the approval. I said, fine. The message what was given to me was, he has some junk lying there and you want to buy the junk at double the price. Then Mr. Shroff called me and said, come here, what is your problem? I said, this is the machine, what I feel is going to work. And he said, okay, how much does it cost? 1,50,000. You think it's going to work? I said, I don't know, we have to try. He was ready to take the risk. He signed that. We got that machine, and believe me, the same design is working even today after maybe 40, 50 years. Okay, so this is where his skill comes in, identifying people and giving them liberty to work. Now this kind of a management, it's impossible, you can't imagine. But number one, they are ready to take a risk, and number two, they trust people. And these are two big things which I think have brought UPL to this level from where we started. When I joined, the company turnover was around 1 crore. And today, the figures, 55,000, whatever number it is, I mean, it's 55,000 times which has grown. I mean, it's not a small thing. Whatever was the contribution, the foundation was very strong. But the day when I joined UPL, as I said, I was looking for a company which I should be proud of when I retire, that only to the company but to the country. And this company has helped me to achieve this dream. I've heard Krishna lived for 150 years, and I wish he lives for 150 years. And I can see that he's having this health, this kind of movement, talking and all these things, is only because of the blessings of, I'll say, lakhs and lakhs of people, I mean, the school which was started, the hospital which is started, how many professionals have come out of these schools, and it's his personal involvement which has brought, he's maintaining the standards, and he has the blessings of all these people which has brought him to this level. And I strongly believe in that. Even Mrs. Shroff, I mean, great people, that's all I can say. I'm lucky to be here.